mother's pain and a child's inspiration, the latest book about Lulu is now in local bookstores, but you have to hear the story behind the happy tale. Walt Buteau has more in this morning's Street Story.
Say hi.
Everyone who loved Olivia Lynn Pine called her Lulu Bell, since she looked so much like Cindy Lou Who.
Are you singing in the rain, Belle?
We were on a family vacation on Cape Cod. Perfect day.
And a perfect double rainbow, dancing in the sky above a twirling Lulu, who struck a pose on the silver rack you see behind her.
And she stood next to it and did what we call her Vanna White pose. Ta-da, look at the beautiful rainbows, Daddy.
But the rack fell and severed Lulu's heart. Suddenly, the life of the 4-year-old who loved lumpy cream of wheat, ice cream,
Why don't you do a pretty dance for me?
and dancing under rainbows was over.
You can't imagine the pain. You can't imagine that a human could experience that kind of pain. It's just, it's worse than death because you're still breathing.
Wow, that's getting intense.
Your heart just feels as though it's been split open. But yet I still felt this incredible love. It was pain and love together.
Coping, surviving, came with thinking about what her little girl taught her in 4 years.
So beautiful. And
So she wrote down the memories,
And inspired me.
including one when Lulu helped her look past a dreary day.
the sky is gray, the trees are gray.
Lulu convinces her mom to try her rose-colored glasses.
You brighten my days when the world seems gray. You show me the world in a brand new way. Lulu's energy is absolutely alive and with me so often. It's a feeling of joy, it's a feeling of kindness, and I want to share that. Oh, thank you, Lulu, for making me see what you see.
That day became this book, and now there are 3, all of them with lessons from Lulu for parents and their children.
It really slows parents down and makes parents stop and think, what is really important in my life?
And all of the books are available online. To find out more, log on to our website, and we will link you to that information. In New Bedford, for The Roadshow, Walt Buteau, Eyewitness News.
And Lulu's mom, Gretchen, joins us this morning. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And I'm actually holding the newest book that you just wrote. Tell me a little bit about this book.
Another true story about a day shared with Lulu when she'd outgrown her favorite dress. It was clearly too tight, too short, and we had an argument.
But like little girls, they want to wear it anyway.
She wanted to wear it anyway. She loved this dress, and she was insistent on wearing it that morning. The fight began in her room. Every parent can relate to the morning. So I came up with an ingenious idea, and I threw a pair of shorts on under the dress, not knowing a few weeks later she came home with a picture from school, and that day was picture day. And I was mortified as a mother.
Yeah.
But at the end of the story, Lulu gives her dress away. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the story says, a gift of love is never too small. So this is about giving something that you love, and in the giving, you receive so much.
Now, how did you, who put together these books? I mean, who does the artwork, and how did you meet Mary, the artist?
Mary Beth Lopiccolo, she was famous in the Hallmark world for quite a few years. And it was all very serendipitous. Her sister is a patient of my husband's. So we just connected that way.
You know, there are so many people who, when something like this, the loss of a child happens, they just shut down inside, and yet you use that pain, and I can see even in your eyes right now that it's still very fresh for you. When you look at her pictures, it's very emotional for you still, right?
Yeah, I mean, people say, oh, you know, when you ever get over something like this? You never get over it. I carry Lulu with me every day, and she brings, along with the pain, there's so much joy. And she is a gift still to this day, and I get to share her, and I get to share her spirit and her energy with others, and it brings me so much joy as well as others.
Has it been cathartic for you in some ways?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
because a lot of times people think, well, I don't want to talk about, I don't want to bring it up with Gretchen because it might upset her. But you don't mind bringing Lulu up and talking about it.
I love to share Lulu and talk about Lulu, and you know, I don't believe there's a separation between heaven and earth. I believe she's with me all the time, and I get to experience her energy and share her energy, and I see little kids getting that sort of Lulu energy, and it's just so much fun, and she's taught me so many valuable lessons, and I want to share those with other parents and children.
Yeah, and certainly valuable lessons that you've put this parent parent-child relationship into this book form, and people can really learn, because I have to say, with Lulu's lovely dress, this is a story repeated on most mornings of the week in a lot of families' homes.
Oh, absolutely. And we've partnered with Gifts to Give in New Bedford, and all of the clothes that go to Gifts to Give are given to other families absolutely free. So it really it teaches people to still give. Even though we all have pain, you can still give.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you'd like to learn more about where to find the Lulu books and learn more about Gifts to Give, all you have to do is head to our website at foxprovidence.com. Thanks for being here, Gretchen.
Thank you. Thank you.